So it's episode number 39 of the Chronicles of Beard, and I'm in another hotel room. Starting to feel a bit like Michael Bublé. Now the summer's days come and gone away. I'm lucky, I know, but I wanna go home. Yeah, I'm on an overnight trip on official beard business, but lucky for me, right down the street, there's an Undefeated food challenge, so I'm gonna go check it out. Man, these videos are getting worse. Michael Bublé. Right, what's happening, guys? Today I'm at Tavassoli's.
Tavassoli's, mate.
I got it almost right. We're taking on this huge plate of delicious looking food. It's got like hash browns, mozzarella dippers, a bunch of meat, chips, cheese, and a delicious looking milkshake. Nobody has done this yet. I don't know if you can see the board up there. Nobody's defeated yet. It's 20 minutes, the time limit, so it's gonna be tricky today, but I'm gonna try to give it my best shot. Does this have a name, or you just call it the Man vs. Food Challenge?
Man vs. Food Challenge, my friend.
Alright, so this is BeardMeatsFood, and this is the Man vs. Food Challenge. Who's gonna?
Ready, I'm 3, 2, 1, eat!
What's happening, Beard Army? Just a short episode of the Chronicles of Beard for you today. I hope you enjoy it. And actually, the day before I filmed this, I was filming another gig for a different restaurant, so I decided to stay overnight. But there was no real serious eating involved with that, so I had plenty of space left for a breakfast like this the following morning. And it just so happened that right down the street from where I was staying was this Undefeated food challenge, and undefeated for good reason. I saw this on Facebook, and I don't think it's very well known, this particular food challenge, but it was originally advertised, I think, as like 3 sweet potatoes topped with some cheese and meat and a little bit of sauce. So I figured, 20 minutes, easily doable. So imagine my surprise when I got there and saw this huge, like 9-10 pound tray of food.
More water. Hot. Water.
Well, just not freezing cold.
It's not cold. Okay. No problem. There you go, my friend. Some lukewarm water there for you.
And you can see there wasn't really much in the way of a tactical approach here. They gave me a knife and fork. You can see it just off to the side on the right. But yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. I just kind of dug my hands in there. But this is a crazy amount of food for 20 minutes. I'm not really surprised that nobody had done it before I attempted. It was pretty much just a pile of like fries. The chorizo was really nice. It had burger patties in there, which is kind of weird. Bacon, peppers, onions, garlic mayo, and a little bit of chili sauce on there. Plus a milkshake on the side, which this was a Kinder Bueno milkshake, really nice.
Oh, here's the milkshake. See, 2 seconds. Rock.
You can see here it's almost constant eating, and it just wasn't going anywhere. Anyway, I won't talk through the rest of the video. I'll let you enjoy it in peace, and I'll catch you at the end. The milkshake is really good.
As long as he enjoys the food. All that matters. If you wanted it blended, I could have put it in a blender.
Now you told me.
Yeah.
Oh, you done that. I chugged it, no problem.
Back to food.
Only got 40 seconds left, so I'm not gonna get it done. Sadly. To be honest, not many restaurants that do eating challenges manage to beat me. So
Bang, 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 bang! milkshake?
Milkshake was, I could have done like 10 of those. I would rather have done those all day. I've done about 9 pounds of food. Plus I've done about 2 litres, a litre and a half of water. Plus the milkshake, it's about 13 pounds, so you get nowhere near that. Yeah, as you can see, I just got a haircut. The only excuse I could find for losing that challenge the other day is I wasn't fast enough, right? So I had the sides of my head shaved to make me more aerodynamic. Hopefully a little bit faster. It's a joke. 20 minutes. Son of a bitch. I really hate losing food challenges in restaurants, especially when it's because of the time limit. And 20 minutes was not a lot of time to eat that amount of food. And I just noticed that they actually just put the time limit up if you want to try and do this yourself. They put the time limit up to 30 minutes. But it's okay, I'm not bitter. Alright, maybe I'm a little bit bitter. And that one took me by surprise for sure, but as my dad always says, if you never done nothing wrong, you never done nothing. And grammatical inaccuracies aside, I like that as a life message, you know, you can't win them all. And this was one that unfortunately I lost. And I've been doing a lot of overeating lately, you know. Not just stuff that I film for the channel. I get the opportunity to get involved with restaurants too, you know. I do some contract work for restaurants, and that doesn't always include an insane amount of eating, but it's eating related, right? And I think maybe I've been doing that a little bit too much lately. Because eating, the more I do it, the more I kind of start to think of it as a little bit like exercise. You know, I don't know if you lift weights, you run marathons, rock climb, or you're an athlete, you know, you play a sport or something like that. But if you are, you probably have heard of overtraining. And overtraining is basically just exercising too much or putting your body through something which is physically grueling too much, too frequently, to the extent that you can't physically recover from it. And eating is not dissimilar. I think there's probably a reason that people refer to competitive eating as a sport. Think about that what you will. But it definitely is a really grueling physical discipline, especially if you're doing it frequently. I mean, I would rather do probably 10 minutes of like squats and deadlifts than do a 10-minute eating contest. Food challenges are a little bit different. You know, you can take your foot off the gas a little bit. You're not going full tilt. But certainly, as well as the health effects, the negative health effects of, you know, heart disease and you getting fat if you do it too much, there are other like short-term physical impacts that your body goes through. Right now, my throat is a little bit sore. It's not too bad, you know, you can hear that I'm talking to you. But this kind of general esophagus area feels a bit beat up from trying to cram down all that thick, stodgy food fast yesterday. My core hurts. I kind of feel like I've been doing crunches or sit-ups or something. Just because when you're constantly overfilling your stomach to like insane degrees, your other organs have to move out of the way, you know, your pancreas, your kidneys. So that sometimes makes them feel sore. And as well as that, I feel like a bit flu-like, you know. Again, not terrible. I feel a little bit under the weather, a bit achy. And I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you guys a little bit about kind of what it feels like to do this professionally on like a day-to-day basis. And for me, there's a fine line between trying to get involved with like exciting projects with restaurants. You've seen that I've done stuff with Papa John's, Yates's, stuff like that this year. And sometimes I think I've been guilty of doing that too much when really I should have focused a little bit more on recovery. Because you know me, I like balance, you know. I don't like to be overeating every single day of the week. I don't enjoy that. I would much rather have 3-4 days off between doing some kind of eating stunt in order to recover and, you know, stay in good shape, but also feel healthy. And yeah, I've not really been doing that as much as I should have been lately. So I'm going to take a few days off because right now I'm still sitting at about 162 pounds, which is far too heavy for me. My happy weight normally is somewhere between 154 and 157 pounds-ish. So I'm still carrying a lot of the weight from that 100,000 calorie challenge, if you remember that. And because I've been doing so much of these eating projects, which is really exciting, I'm really enjoying it, because I've been doing that a little bit too much maybe, I've not had the opportunity to really make a dent in losing that excess weight. And for me, it's really easy to maintain and even lose weight by doing some kind of eating stunt twice a week, maybe, you know, or twice every 8-9 days. I'll normally do something small, like in a restaurant challenge as part of one of my vlogs, like the video you just watched, although that was a little bit bigger than I expected. And then I'll do something larger, maybe at the weekend. But the time in between, I'm very, very, very strict, and you know, I exercise a lot, so it still allows me to slowly chip away and lose weight. But when it gets to the point that you're eating, you know, trash, you're just eating hot dogs and burgers on those days in between these, you know, videos, that's when it really starts to become difficult to not gain weight, you know. A lot of people think I have this alien metabolism and that I just don't gain weight, but I'm just human, you know, I'm like everyone else. If I don't eat in a calorie deficit on my days off, then it's just science, I'm gonna gain weight. But I'm gonna take a few days off and try to lose a few pounds. There'll be no break in the content, I've got plenty of stuff filmed. There's something pretty fun coming this weekend that a lot of you guys have been asking for a long time, so hope you enjoy that. But anyway, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and catch you next time.